YouTube Rewind dropped. YouTube Rewind 2019, for the record, dropped and kind of sucks in my opinion. But
no,
everyone here.
I mean, it's better than last year's. At least it's that. It's less painful to watch.
You see, the problem was it was literally a glorified Watch Mojo video. Like, okay.
I mean, that's why I would say that last year's was better than this one. Like, last year's they actually tried to, like, do something at least.
Right, but it was just so cringy.
I know, but I mean, this year's there was no originality to this year's. It was just like a format, put stuff into the format, and boom, you have your thing.
Well, here's the thing. Back in 2012, the first Rewind dropped, and it was actually a top 10 video, the top 10 biggest videos of the year. And it was actually hosted by, the number one was like some artist made a video. I think it's like, Thank God It's Friday, launched on YouTube. And she hosted the Rewind. They went over the top 10 most viewed videos of the year. Well, then they started out this new format where it's like this long form dance video. You know, it's like they have all the creators, they come in, and there's kind of like this narrative, the most popular creators. Well, you know, obviously all good things must come to an end. The first few years were really good, actually. They had like the year Gangnam Style came out and all that. And then 2018 came out, and it literally felt like this company was like pushing this political message down everyone's throat. That's kind of how it felt to me. And I know a lot of people thought the same way, because the video, as of this recording, has over 17 million dislikes compared to the 2.6 million likes, and the video has 180 million views. So it's been seen by a lot of people. And,
at least 2019 is doing better for its like to dislike ratio.
Well, 2019 has 5 million.
Far.
Yeah, well, YouTube Rewind 2018 only has 40 million views of this recording, and it has 5.3 million dislikes and only 2.3 million likes. So, honestly, I feel, and I said this to Isaac and Brody before we were recording this, but I think that they should have a YouTube Rewind video for every language, because one of the big things that I noticed in this was a lot of creators were from India and from like Japan, China, you know, Asia, all those countries in Asia. And honestly, I only speak one language. You know, I did take French and German in school, but I couldn't speak that to save my life. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people in the States speak one language, and that's English. So I think they should do a video for every language. So, you know, every country that speaks this language, some of Canada, you know, the United States, obviously, you know, the UK, Ireland, all those countries, Australia, you know, you make one big video for them, and then you do like videos, because there's like 1 billion people in India and a ton of people in Asia. So, you know, this could, I don't know. It's a suggestion, but
well, I mean, all the different language areas have different cultures. You know, our culture is different than India's, and so if we have both those cultures mixed into the same video, we're probably going to be cringing at the parts that are more their culture, even though it's, you know, a normal fine thing. It's just like, we're not going to like watching that Rewind. We're not going to relate to it, whereas Rewind is meant to be something that is like looking back on all the stuff we remember and stuff we did. We didn't watch these Indian like dance videos or whatever.
Well, what Google and YouTube don't seem to understand is, so like one of the big things I saw was K-pop and mukbangs and all that. You know, people eat food and whatnot. But one of the big things that I've noticed that YouTube doesn't really understand is who YouTube is, right? They think that, so these videos are usually meant for advertisers, to attract advertisers. But the real people on YouTube that are getting the most views, that are the most well known, aren't even really featured in these videos. The commentary community is, in fact, one of the largest communities on YouTube, one of the most popular communities on YouTube, and they are never really included in these YouTube Rewinds, or really included by YouTube in anything for that matter. You know, Pyrocynical, one to be exact, a bunch of them. Calix, you know, big people like that, they're not really, they're huge. Everyone knows who these people are on the platform. But a lot of people, YouTube just doesn't really feature them. It's almost like they don't care that they exist, or it's not advertiser friendly, I guess is the term I should be using. But
I mean, they put PewDiePie in this one, so that's something.
PewDiePie's not really a like, he does gaming content, but you see, he's a part of the
he went through a phase of doing a lot of like commentary and stuff.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, true. But like I'm talking about like H3 was actually in the video at the start, but I don't know. Like Leafy is here when he was huge, he wasn't in that. People might say, I know, I never watched his content. He was very cringy, but he brought hundreds of millions of views to YouTube and they didn't even really care. Like they try to have this fake kind of, and I know you don't like Keemstar also, but he's one of the big creators on the platform. The FaZe guys like FaZe Banks and all them. Ray Scum was actually in this video, but he didn't really play that big of a part. But this video also kind of felt very lazy because there was no original filming or anything. It was basically just like a montage of everything, already made videos. So like there was nothing new other than like text and like some transitions and whatnot. So I don't know. It kind of felt lazy.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I mean, I don't think it has to be anything huge. I just think it's, what they present that matters the most. And I mean, this is just not great. It was not an enjoyable video to watch. I solely watched it because we were going to be talking about it. Like I would have never chosen to watch that video on my own.
Yeah, personally,
I would have clicked off 20 seconds in because I didn't care.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of, Watch Mojo videos.
Watch Mojo was actually
number
trending.
9.
Yeah. Watch Mojo was actually trending on Twitter when this came out. But
oh, really?
Yeah, like because people were like, "Oh, it's another Watch Mojo video." You know what I mean? Like, I think it's cool that YouTube does this
because nobody's talking in it. It's literally just like a slideshow.
Right.
Watch Mojo made a funny video, basically copying this video, but like with their own style. It was like top 5 video. Yeah, it was on their channel. I should have linked it to you, but it was funny. They acknowledged it, but I think it's cool that they do this to represent their creators, but they're representing the wrong creators that no one cares about, and I think that's kind of annoying because there are a lot of big creators that do a lot for the platform, and
well, Gage, it's not people that people don't care about; it's people that we don't care about, and I feel like a lot of people that would be the ones. Like a lot of the American people, I feel like probably would be feeling the same thing we feel, where we just don't really care about a lot of the stuff in here.
Yeah, a lot of the creators in the rewinds are people that are either irrelevant or really haven't been making content a long time. Like they have like a lot of original creators have been in these videos in the past, but nowadays they get like no views on videos, so people don't really care about them anymore. Like 2017's YouTube Rewind, in my opinion, is probably the best YouTube Rewind ever. Because regardless if you like the Pauls or any of those people, they were the most popular people. Listen, they were the most popular people of that year, and they were in this video. Like no one really cares about these channels from like foreign countries. And I'm not saying people don't care about them. People in their region care about them, obviously, because they're popular, but they're just not popular in the States. So if YouTube wants to get it right next year, they ought to seriously look into doing a separate video for every region. Language. I think language would be the best because a lot of Americans watch videos from like people from in the UK, Australia. Yeah, I mean, I watch a few Australian YouTubers, and I obviously they speak English, so I think that's probably YouTube's best bet personally. But I don't know. Maybe they just won't do it next year. Maybe they'll just learn their lesson and just friggin' stop making these videos. But I don't know. I look forward to them every year. Like I do. One of those things. The first Thursday of every December it drops, and this year I thought they were going to do something different, and they did do something truly different, but they just didn't do the right different. Like they started off making fun of themselves, which I thought would be funny. But another thing they should really look at is memes. like memes are what shaped the internet.
Well, I don't know if they would do memes because of all the drama that's going on in Europe over them.
Did you see PewDiePie did YouTube Rewind last year? He did YouTube Rewind, but it's actually good. Did you see that video?
I think I watched that.
It was basically like Grande and Dolan Dark, the biggest meme creators on the internet, like made clips, and they put it together. And it was I actually liked the video way better than I liked friggin' YouTube Rewind, because, you know, I get it. Not everyone likes memes, but like memes are what shaped the internet nowadays. Like, people that don't understand memes are using memes to, like, companies that don't really understand them use memes to market, and because it's just popular. Everyone knows what a meme is. So I don't know. Maybe next year they'll do better.